apart from this, yeah, I mean, that's all that I can talk about. Okay, I believe we started recording also. So yeah. So once again, welcome to Pichavaram House. I
Aditya,
say that because we are live as well, and I think we can hand it over to Chatrapal right now if you're ready.
yeah. In the meanwhile, there's something I would really like you to share with had 2 years ongoing with the flagship event Robo Soccer, and there have been like 300, 500 participants in it. So, what exactly goes into that, and how has the experience been? Do let the people know about the paradox and how the events are there, and how about how our Robo Soccer event has been succeeding in the past 2 years. Do share a little bit about that.
Okay, so yeah, you were asking me about the background work, right? Because there's a bit of an audio problem here. So can you just confirm?
Yeah, about your experiences with Paradox and the Robo Soccer.
Okay, okay. Got it. Okay, so basically, let me just start from last year. Okay, so I was a fresh student. I just joined in electronic systems and gave the qualifier and got into the term. So first term it was 2-3 F3, which means September. Sorry, yeah, my term started in September 2023, but by the time it was all exams and all, it was almost December 2023. Okay, so when Paradox 2024 happened, I had to ensure that there is at least some amount of representation from the guys at Electronic Systems. Okay, because I was literally in the first batch of Electronic Systems, and probably no one was that active, if I put it that way. Okay, because most of them were the studious type, and they didn't want to do any extracurriculars and all that. Okay, so that's the thing. So me and a couple of my friends who were interested in robotics, well, they came in later. Of course, I had this crazy idea of creating an event, which is now RoboSoccer 3.0, where we basically had robots and everything else, where we did electronics basically. So this was the only electronics themed event that still happens at Paradox, the only robotics themed event that happens at Paradox. So the thing is, we had to submit an event proposal. Okay, so in the event proposal, we need to mention how we organize the event and how we are supposed to conduct things, basically the logistics, the equipment, all that. So it's a long process, but it is an interesting process. Okay, so if any one of you are interested in organizing an event of your own, you will go through this in some time, basically in around 8 months, because the preparation for Paradox starts around 4 months before the actual fest. Okay, so we had to put the proposal, and then we had to go through a series of multiple meets where we explained to each of the department heads what our event is, how we're going to do it, and then we also had a discussion of the budget. Okay, so last year the best part about our event was it was sponsored. Okay, an electronics company based out of Mumbai itself here sponsored a huge amount for our event for purchasing the equipment and even sponsoring the prices. Okay, so we were one of the highest sponsored events of Paradox last year. Considering technicals and all that. Okay, so using their sponsorship is what we purchase the equipment and all that. Okay, so if you take a look at a few videos that I have posted on my channel on YouTube, you'll take a look at what our event was last year. Okay, and in some days or in maybe 2 weeks, I'll post this year's event footage as well. So the best part is, according to me, this year the most it was really easy. Okay, because everybody knew what RoboSoccer was. Everybody knew that it was an extremely well established event, a flagship event of Pichavaram House. So it was butter smooth. So that is the thing. So if you want a smooth experience, just ensure that you have a solid foundation, and when you go for the event second time, doors will open for you. Okay, because this year we had absolutely no hurdles at all. I mean, not hurdles necessarily. We didn't have to do any extra steps because everybody knew what we were doing, and we knew what we wanted. So that is the thing. And yeah, I guess that's all. I'll if you want any more details, you can feel free to DM me, and yeah, you can also contact me on the group. So I think it's about time I hand it over to Chatrapal to give the actual introduction to everyone else. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Have fun, and yeah, feel free to contact me at any time.
Yes, everyone is already aware of him. He has been pretty famous in the ES itself. Welcome, welcome to this of May 2025 term. And first of all, I would like to know how many of you guys are from foundation or have joined in the this term or the previous term. Just give a raise of your hands. Oh, it's like everyone is already from course. Oh, interesting. This is pretty interesting to see. Nostalgic at the point.
Okay, Chandrapal, if you can, and also
If
just a moment, if you can, and all the other people in the meet, if you
yes,
can, turn on your cameras, we can have a more interactive sort of setting here as well. So if you can, then please do.
yeah. Actually, I'm trying to. I'm just fixing my things and
Yeah,
it's
it's fine,
not
it's fine.
opening.
Take your time. If you can, then it'll be
Yes.
really nice.
Oh, I definitely will. uh, Coming again, how many of us have attended paradox system? Just give a raise of hands. One, two, and have. That is interesting. We do have a lot of new people. We do have a lot of people who haven't. But yes, first of all, the paradox was really house this time. We don't we'll talk about that a little later on. But well, first of all, welcome again from my side. Welcome to this. Here I am Chhatrapal Singh Rathod, your secretary for, and we have Aditya Rao, the deputy secretary of the house, and we have all the members here who have Gurneet, the ex deputy. Have I'm forgetting a lot of things, but what I see, we do have Shankar. I mean, wait till you get to know how many medals he won. Uh, Wait a second. Rahul bhai, are you there? Is my voice audible? Give me confirm.
Chhatrapal, better if you can rejoin or just use your phone's mic for audio because it's barely audible.
One second. Is it no?
Okay, so Chandrapal, I think there's some problem with the mic. So if you can fix that, we'll be able to hear you well. Okay, can you try joining through your phone, maybe just like I did? Okay, I think he'll rejoin in some time. Okay, anyway, so let me just tell you this. Your experience in this IIT Madras BS degree program, including Pichavaram House, is going to be spectacular. Right now, let me just tell you that we are currently 2 or 3 months away from actually finishing our term as the secretary and the deputy secretary. So the hunt is on for the new candidates. Okay, so all the previous term students have been informed, and if they're interested, they can stand for the elections. Okay, but it is our duty to inform you guys and keep you posted on that. So our term will end in a few months, so just keep that in mind. We will be in the advisory committee from now on, just to ensure that all things go as per plan. Okay, but yeah, if you guys have anything you'd like to share or anything you'd like to talk about, we are here. I guess until 8:30. Okay, if you have any doubts, also you can unmute yourselves, maybe turn on your videos also, and then we can have a nice discussion also here. Okay, any doubts you have related to the degree, also we can discuss. It's completely fine.
What all the things do a secretary and the secretary do?
Well, our main task is to bring the students together. Why do we do that? It's to ensure that we create an atmosphere of learning and togetherness. Why we do that? We organize sessions, guest sessions. We organize in-house activities as well. So, for example, you will notice that one day we'll announce that a guest is coming, maybe from the field of artificial intelligence. Maybe he was a Google employee. Maybe he was an IIT BS degree program pass out who is currently uh, employed somewhere excellent. So these kind of sessions will also be organized. We'll also have interaction sessions amongst ourselves, probably before the exam to have a revision or a exam prep sort of thing. We'll also have, you know, a travel session that will happen before Paradox so that you find a travel partner or a travel buddy if you are that kind of a person and like to travel in a group. So all that said and done, we also organize during Paradox, that is, we also organize multiple sports events where we select you know athletic people from our house and then we put them into groups and they participate in that. And also we organize other events also, like for example I was talking about robo soccer earlier. So robo soccer was a Pichavaram house event. Last year I put the event proposal. Okay, this was before I was the deputy secretary. So after I became the deputy secretary, I had to hand it over to the next event head, who is also from Pichavaram house. His name is Sivaraman. So he was the event head this year, and he did a pretty good job along with the other team members of organizing Robo Soccer. But I was also there. Okay, so I was there for basically overlooking everything and ensuring that all the background work and technical things were awesome. Okay, and also if you are like me, if you are technical into robotics and all, make sure to and if you're interested to be a part of Robo Soccer or any technical event for that matter, do make sure to inform us well in advance so that we can ensure that the right opportunities reach you guys. Okay, so don't hesitate. You must learn to grab the opportunity when even before it comes to you. So that is the best part about this degree. There are plenty of opportunities. There are also a lot of internship opportunities opening up. So whenever there is a reputed and a trusted and a verified source offering an internship, we'll make sure to reach that message to your SA mailer. Okay, so that the email of that internship offer will reach you guys and you can apply for that if you're interested and all those stuff. Okay, and mainly if you ask what the main task about being the secretary and the deputy secretary is, it is basically part of the student body, okay, the student government. What we do there is just, as I said, bringing the students together and then just creating a community of all the students in the BS degree program. So yeah, basically that is it. That is what we do. And I hope that answers your question.
You mentioned
Okay,
and
so guys, if you have any doubts, you can put it in the chat as well. Yeah. Yeah, we have cultural events as well. Okay, so let me just take some time to tell you guys this. In Paradox, there are different departments. Okay, so there are three, technically four, because if you consider central events as well, then it's four. So the first is technical events. That is basically, as the name suggests, all the events like hackathons, Robo Soccer, the robotics events, all that. Then there is culturals, where you have events like drawing competitions. Okay, Anukriti was one such competition. That was also a Pichavaram House event at Paradox 2025 this year. Also, in culturals, you'll find events like, as I said, dance competition, singing competition, all of that. Then you have sports. Okay, the sports department is where you have athletic events like running, marathon, badminton, football, cricket, all of that. Okay, all the sports, basketball also, I believe. And then you have central events where it is basically, well, central events. So all the events that are too huge or do not fall under any category, and what the paradox, if the paradox team feels that there is going to be an extremely huge footfall for these kind of events, then they categorize that as central events. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, events like DJ night and cultural night, all that, I think, sorry, not cultural night, DJ night and prom night, all of that comes under central events. Okay, so you get the idea. There are different departments for different genre of events, and that is basically how it is. My experience is amazing with the technical department because all of us are like-minded. Okay, so if you know what I mean, we understand each other. We know what things are. We know how things are going to be. So yeah, if you are interested in organizing a technical event, or if you are interested in being a part of the organizing team of any technical event, then feel free to reach out to me before Paradox next year. Okay, before Paradox 2026, that is. And I'll be more than happy to give you my guidance and all that stuff. Okay, and don't worry, Robo Soccer will happen again. And in a few days, I'll make sure to post all the links of the videos of Robo Soccer 3.0. Okay, the event we had just 2 weeks ago. Okay, so that was a lot about Paradox, because that is, I believe, the only thing that keeps you guys, active or attentive. And it's the same thing with me also. Okay, if anyone is discussing about some assignment or anything, I get bored. Okay, assignment is okay when you're doing it yourself and doing it before the deadline and all. But yeah, if you're doing a group discussion, then yeah, Paradox and technical events, all that, it's really interesting. Okay, Tania, do you have a query?
Yes. Aditya, can you tell me how the secretaries and deputy secretaries are selected?
Okay, so it is a simple process. The thing is, you need to be a student in the BS degree program for at least two consecutive terms. Okay, so that was how it was when I stood for the elections. Okay, and once you have been a student for two consecutive terms, you need to ensure that you are technically active in all the forums, okay, discussion forums and all that. Basically, you need to ensure that people know who you are and people know your face. That is what gets you votes. And if you see, for me, I'll take my example, my own example. I had the Robo Soccer 2024 event that I had. So everybody, I mean, most of the people knew me from there. So I used that, and at the same time, I was also, pretty active in the discussion forums for electronic systems. Mind you, that it was brand new at that time. I was in the inaugural batch. So basically, staying active, organizing stuff, all that gives you extra points. Okay, and then finally you have the election process that is conducted by the student affairs themselves. Okay, student affairs of the IIT Madras BS degree program. They conduct the elections through their official website. You need to go to that website, select your house, and then select the person who you need to vote, who you want to vote for. Okay, and after a few days, the results are declared, and you know how it works. Okay, so that's how it is. The person who gets the most votes becomes the next secretary and the deputy secretary. So that's how it works.
Yes. There are a lot of. Acha, first, someone if can confirm my voice if it is properly audible. Can someone confirm that?
Yeah, Chandrapal, it's perfect.
Okay, finally. So there are some more changes in the. There are like a lot of criterias for the person who needs to stand up for secretary, deputy secretary. There are a lot of positions in the house itself that are opening up, and there are a lot more opportunities throughout the year that comes and goes in the house and outside also. But we'll inform you about that also in a while. Let's then begin with the official presentation now. Rahul bhai, if you can stream it. Yes. Okay. So I mean the initial hi hellos and everything have been done. So let's move on to the next thing. This, I mean, not most of you are new, but for everyone who is not aware exactly of how and the student activities or how houses work, basically the whole of the degree has been divided into 12 houses, and everyone, I mean, it's not a choice, everyone has been allocated and will be allocated a house out of the 12 ones whenever they join. You be represented this house, and this house acts like a family that binds you together through all the events, through all the so in the events, as in Paradox had a lot of inter-house events. There are a lot of inter-house events going on throughout the year. The house is also responsible for solving your queries. There's an escalation matrix which starts from the house, then it slowly goes up. But then again, this is what a house is, and we are there, your house leaders right now, to help you with that. Okay, can we move forward? Okay, roles and responsibilities for students. That is a vast thing. So I think there are a lot of things. This is a very vast topic in itself, and there are a lot of rules and regulations. There are guidelines. There are escalation matrix. So let's discuss about the escalation matrix itself. So in a house, what is there? The house itself has been divided into 9 regions. 9 regions being the Chandigarh region. I mean, don't go by the name Chandigarh, and it has like most of the states like Himachal, Jammu Kashmir, Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab. There are a lot of states in it. There's Chandigarh region. There is Lucknow region. There is Patna region, there is Kolkata region, there's Bengaluru, there is Chennai, there is Hyderabad, and there is Mumbai. I hope I'm not missing anything, but these are the regions, and everyone naturally is part of one of the regions. And for every region and in every house, there's an RC. The RC being the regional coordinator. So whenever there's a query, you approach your RC. The RC is also responsible for it is the first place where you can go with your query. The RC is also responsible for organizing student meetups that you have been seeing throughout the year, or if you are new, you would see a lot of student meetups after this month because everyone is tired from Paradox right now. So the the first point of contact is the RC. The RC is also responsible for conducting meets throughout every month or so.
Okay,
Okay, so
probably
I
Satyapal
believe
has some
I
issue.
think he got disconnected.
I think he got
Yeah.
disconnected. But
But
anyway, roles and
hey,
responsibility for
please
students.
continue.
If I can add a point, then there'll be of course group leaders and regional coordinators. So for that also we'll have an election. Okay, so you'll be appointed as a group leader for a group, and if you want to be the regional coordinator for your entire region, as Shatapal mentioned, there are multiple regions like Delhi region, Mumbai region. Okay, I'm from Mumbai region, so we have a regional coordinator from our house. So you basically need to be active. That is the main thing. So this is a hybrid. Sorry, this is an online degree program. So you need to be active and basically just ensure that student management is done right. Okay, so you help us so that we can help you basically bringing the students together. So that is a part of the student body once again. And yeah, I believe Rahul was also adding something. So we can. Okay, WhatsApp group link. Don't worry, you will be added. If not, you are already added to the Google Space, I believe. So make sure to tag us. Tag either me or Chatrapal or both of us. Make sure to tell that you haven't been added to the group yet, and tell us your region, group number, all that, and then we'll add you to the WhatsApp group. Okay, so don't worry, all of it will be done. You just ensure that you inform us that you haven't been added yet. Okay, so do that in the Google Space. We'll get that sorted out for you.
Okay, sorry for the interruption, but I'm back here. And regarding the adding into the WhatsApp groups that were told, I'll also share a link right now. I'm just pasting it in the chat. This is one link which has all the necessary links you would need throughout the degree and whatever there is. Let it be academic or let it be student academics, student activities related links, all would be here, including the links to your house WhatsApp groups. Though there's a catch, before being added to the accepted into the WhatsApp groups, you need to fill a G form with your name, with your mobile number, so that we can verify you whether you belong to the house, and then we can add you into the WhatsApp groups. One thing to note is that WhatsApp is not an official forum. That is why we take such we are cautious about who we are adding into it. The only official forum we have, as per IITM, is the GSpace and the Gmail, because you're there with your IITM email ID. And in that case, whenever you do something, there's anything wrong done, we can catch hold of you, and the necessary steps can be taken. Now, since WhatsApp is what is used by most people, and it is where we get the most queries from, where we can reach out to most of people, we also have WhatsApp groups. But then again, we take a lot of care in who we are adding to, and that is why please don't message us before filling the G form because we won't be adding you otherwise. Just give me a second, I'll add the links.
So while Satyapal adds the links over here,
some few people have been asking about, how to become a secretary and how to become a DepSec, this, that, the other. So, there's a hierarchy that needs to be followed. There are elections that happens. So first of all, the first level that you need to do is you need to be a group leader, first of all, of your own local group. And from there, you can try to be an RC, or from there, you can try to be the secretary or the DepSec or the web admin, or you can join the team as and when required if we need anyone from the web ops team or somewhere in any shape or form. So first of all, you need to, if you want to climb up the hierarchy, you need to go in through the group leader and all that stuff. Otherwise, you can reach out to Chatrapal and Aditya for further details and how to get it done. But of course, there are elections that happens all the time. I mean, in particular times, of course, and you need to win those elections in order to achieve positions of responsibilities.
Okay, now that we are talking about the elections,
Hmm,
one thing to inform to you everyone, the elections are coming up very soon. And by soon, I mean this whole remaining days of this month and probably the 4 5 days of the July month would be covered by the election process. People would be standing, they would be advocating for them, they will be campaigning. You would have a set period for you to vote, and then there would be a polling result day, like every election there is. But there are some things which you need to know about the election in itself. The secretaries and deputy secretaries, for them to for you to be them, you should already have a position such as an RC. You should, or maybe a secretary or deputy secretary of the society, or maybe a supercard or higher position than that. You should have basically a POR from the IITM itself for you to be eligible. Then there itself, there's a CGPA cap too. You should have at least 7.5 or above CGPA to be eligible. That cap is not just for the secretary, deputy secretary. That is the cap for every official position that you can hold. The cap would be there for you to actually be recognized as a CGPA holder from the IIT. Further, once the secretaries get elected, once you vote for them, then comes the time the new secretaries would get elected. They would be electing the RCs. For RCs, there is only a cap of the CGPA. Apart from that, there isn't any cap. Anyone even from the foundation can be an RC. Though do note that the work of RCs are quite extensive and not to be taken as lightly as people mostly think of when they hear the name. I mean, the name in itself, regional coordinator, is a big one, but yeah, I'll just confirm that. So the thing is, in RCs, you will have to organize student meetups in your cities, in the cities of your region. You need not be going to every city of your region, but you need to coordinate and bring students together for the meetups. You need to be active in the house. You need to be, as an RC, you would be also a part of the house council. So you would be participating in all the house works in different departments of the house. You would also be responsible for communicating the any new changes, any new updates from the academic side or the non-academic side to the students. You are the ones responsible. And of course, there have been a lot of issues. People come up with issues, people have issues, and they'll come to you naturally. And you would be the one solving it at the first level. Then it gets escalated to the secretary and deputy secretaries, and then later on to the PODs. But this is what the escalation matrix is, and this is what usually the work of an RC is. So, with that being done, there's some more responsibilities to students in general too. Starting with, I mean, this is pretty basic, but I'll still inform it. You're not allowed to share GE assignment solutions at least until the week is done. This is been told a lot of times. This has been told, but this happens. So I'm just informing you in advance so that you take note of it and don't come to us if you get caught by someone else, because we won't be able to, help you with that. But then again, there are some decorum you have to maintain being an ITM student, not just in the Z spaces but in the WhatsApps too, because WhatsApp, as I've already told, are being monitored by the house, and if any complaint comes, we take the necessary, we'd be taking the necessary actions regarding it, and we'd have uh, penalties ranging from banning you from the house interaction groups, or muting you for some time, or even in grave instances, people can also be removed from the degree on the whole too. So do note, be as casual, as candid without hurting or harassing someone. Keep regard to of others, right to freedom of saying anything as well as yours, because not most of the times people say something and then it becomes a little bit big. But you have to take note of that. Just remember that you are a student of ITM, so act responsibly in that way. Then again, let's move on to the next topic.
One more thing to inform, in addition to whatever
Hmm.
Chatrapal said, just because it's WhatsApp doesn't mean it's personal. Now, what a lot of official and professional stuff is also getting done on WhatsApp. And beware, I will not be afraid to say this on record that POD is in almost all the groups that you can find yourselves in.
Yes,
You can never be irresponsible. Steps may not be taken against you necessarily, but it will be taken a note of who are you, what are you saying, and whatever you're doing. So be very courteous, be professional, be nice to people, and talk casually, do whatever you feel like. But yeah, don't do things that are going to make people, you know, question you in some way or form. So yeah, be careful, be good, stick to whatever you need to do, and yeah, be professional. POD is everywhere. POD is watching.
that is true. Yes, so moving forward, clubs and societies. Okay, there's a little bit of confusion among people, especially the new ones, what a club and what a society is and what's the difference between the two. So, yeah, one thing to point, we are not scaring people, we're just informing everyone so that things can be taken care of. Otherwise, whatever happens, we are always with you and we would be there helping you go past anything that is, or any wrong that has been done with you, will always be there. So do not worry in that regard. We're just, trying to scare you a little so that our work can be lessened. But jokes apart, yes, let's come to the clubs and societies part. So clubs are a part of the house itself. We have a lot of clubs which aim at giving a space to the house people within the house to improve on their skills and learn maybe new skills, get to explore the stuff. That is what the clubs are meant for. We have the Sama, the mental health club, we have the Mangrove esports club, we have tech blog, the tech space club, and we have Jinx society, the Jinx club, sorry, the music technology club, and we have a lot of clubs actually. Well, I'm sorry if I'm forgetting the names, but we have like 15 to 20 clubs at the moment, and the details of everything are there in the link I've shared some time back, the tiny URL link, and every other links are also there in itself. So do check that out. Apart from that, you would also be getting a mail tomorrow with all the links to all the links to all the clubs, with the links to all the societies, and with the links to every new opportunity that is opening up in the house. There are a lot of opportunities coming up, so you can apply into those through that email, or you can also keep a check of that link I'd sent. The doc has all the updated links there. Anyways, these clubs, as I've talked about, are meant to bring people together from the house itself to build the camaraderie, to help them learn and grow their skills, to help them learn new skills. So in overall, it helps you, especially let alone the skills in itself. It also helps you when there are competitions such as Paradox, when where there are inter-house competitions you would be taking part in. So these are all meant to help you build the camaraderie and the teams to ultimately win stuff and go outside. There's an AI club which has been doing projects. The Jinx Club itself has been coming up with new projects that are not limited to ITM in itself. So these are some of the opportunities that you can explore and that you can take part in and that you can learn from. Coming to the societies part, societies are not a part of the club. Societies are on a parallel level, like it's like how you have legislature, executive, and judiciary. They are not part of anything, but they are separate entities in itself. And societies are pan-based. They are not limited to the house. We have societies like the Hires Esports Club, we have Sahitika, the Literature Society, we have Sportify, the Sports Society, we have there's a Tech Society, we have Women in Tech Society, we have Rahat, that's a mental health society there is, and we have a lot of societies in itself. So the societies are, aimed at working towards a specific domain. They also have their events, they also host their events from time to time. Um, you can join them. A lot of people would be there. You'll meet a lot of like-minded people there. I myself, as a position holder, I started from the Amartya Society, which was the finance society. I've been active a lot in the Sahitika Society. Not that I'm promoting anything, but I just mentioning how I started. And the same thing can be done by you. While the clubs are part of the house societies being pan BS, you get the opportunity to meet a lot more people from other houses too. So that is one plus, and I definitely think you should take part in that. You'll learn a lot. But having talked about this, let's move on to the next point. Okay, I think you are already aware of us. This is me, Chhatrapal, and this is Aditya, our Deputy Secretary. So let's move on from this and let's move to the other members of the House Council for this term. Okay, the web team. So this team here is responsible for maintaining all the social medias of the house. This team is responsible for everything, every design content or anything you see being shared from the house. This is the team responsible for the doing it. This is the team. Here we have Aryan Joshi, he's the web admin, the head of this team. We have Bhavya Basotia, who is in the design team. We have Suhani, who is in the design team. We have Bhavik, who is in the tech team. We have Sudhanshu, who is in the PR and outreach. We have Debajit Das uh, in the outreach team. We have Sanvi in the content team. We're also going to expand this team a lot in the coming future. So stay updated and stay tuned for all the new position that would open up. This is a web team. Let's move on to the RCs now. Okay, so these are the 10 RCs we have right now in the house. Angad and Niharika, the RCs of the Chennai region. Sorry, Chandigarh region. I'm really sorry. Priyanshu, the RC of the Lucknow region. Sujal, the RC of the Patna region. Navin of Bangalore region. Akshat from the Delhi region, and Gokulan from the Chennai region. So these are the RCs we have, and you can, I'll be providing you with the links to the email ID to everyone present here. You can contact them in case of any queries or any issues. And apart from that, you can also contact us. The email IDs will be provided at the end, so don't worry about that. These are the RC. Do get familiar with them. These would be responsible for all the stuff that happens in your region, and build a good camaraderie with them too. Yes.
Also, a couple of RCs missing there, and of course, I'm missing there too. Anyone from the eastern region can reach out to me. I'm the RC of the eastern regions,
Yes.
Assam, West Bengal, Odisha, and all these states. But regardless, doesn't matter what your region is, you can reach out to me at any time for any kind of queries. Moving on to
Yeah.
the next. What have we done in Paradox? Please continue.
Okay, so we had two events. Aditya already talked about the Robo Soccer events, our flagship one, and you can see the team here. We have the professors too, Andrew sir, Bharti ma'am with us here in the picture, if you can see them. And this is the whole the team of the Robo Soccer is the ones sitting inside the arena. This was the arena. It was really well built, I'd say. I was personally there. I couldn't be a lot of for the most of the days, but I was there in the free play, and me and Gurni Didi had a really good match, which I would like to say I won, if not for Gurni Didi's uh, cheating. But let's not go into that. So this is the team. This has been the really great event that has been happening, and this is the Anukriti event, which was started this year. This is the second from the left, Bhavya, who was also in the WebOps team of our house, and she led this event with four other members. This was an all-girls event and the all-girls managed event. The event was in itself open for everyone. This was a art event basically. So they had three categories and competitions for in every three categories, and also a workshop. So this was also a really good event that happened, and we are really glad for everyone present here who could and who did everything they could to make this event such a blast. So yes, okay, just go back once. Okay, so we've had a lot of winners this time, and I and Aditya were talking about it some time back, and we're really happy at the improvement that a house has done and the laurels that people have brought to the house, and much more than the laurels, the dedication they've shown in this paradox. It was really something to be proud of, and we're very happy that you all took part and you all did this great in all the events. And so I'll not waste more time. I'll just move on to the announcing the mirrors, and yeah, let's move forward once. We'll start with
With
the
any event, whatever we have done, whatever we can always win. One thing's for sure, athletics and everything, there's only one guy across this degree of around
yes,
50,000 people. There's one guy that's not even a guy, that's a goddamn machine. He wins everything.
right.
He's the build of this degree. He's none other than Shankar T from House Pichavaram. Very proud to have him in our house and, of course, in our midst in this G meet as well. So, yeah, this is what we have done in athletics. Chatrapal, please elaborate on the same.
See, there's only
Just
one
look at the
event which, yeah. See, there were like, if I had to put it, there were 100 meter, there was 800 meter, both of men's, there was 100 meter of women's, there was 400 meter of men's, women's, and there was the relay, 5 events, there was campus run, and 6 events, there was shot put and discus throw. There were 8 events in total. Now you can see we have technically, well, we have almost clean sweep the entire athletics, and thanks to only one person, Shankar, and he won the campus run, that is the marathon 5 kilometer, and he won the gold in that. He also won the 100 meter gold. He won the 800 meter gold. He won the shot put gold, and he won the discus throw silver. I mean, I don't have much more words than that. You can see it written in front of me, and I don't. I mean, if I had to put it, Shankar has been the campus run winner from the past 3 years, and there has been no one who has the guts still now to beat him. If anyone from the house can stand up and give him a good challenge, I would be really glad to. But he is one of our stars from the start of the degree. Yes, 4 years now. So I'm so
oh
sorry for
yes,
it.
oh yes. And
So,
funnily enough, I'm not sure the time he's got this time around, but he completes 5 kilometers within 18 minutes or something. I'm not
Yeah, this
sure.
time it was 16 minutes 40 seconds.
16:40. There you go, the champion back in form. 16 minutes. That's
acha, one more
absolute.
thing.
Yeah.
His 100 meter was 11.92 seconds, if I'm not wrong. Under 12 seconds.
Yeah,
Baapre.
yeah.
This
And
Next
this
that
is a
year,
really
honestly, I
good.
didn't expect that. I never timed my 100-meter before. So that was something which I didn't expect.
I'm actually glad I witnessed you doing that in front of me. I was just in time to watch your race, and that was a really good race, if I can remember. And okay, Shankar, can you open your camera and come forward? We'd like to have you say some
Yeah,
words.
yeah, it's open. It's open. So, yeah,
Okay,
what should
yes.
I say? So I'm doing athletics since I was 12. So it it feels like at this point it it just comes naturally to me. Like, frankly speaking, 1 year before campus run, I didn't complete a single 5 kilometer. I was struggling to do it because nowadays I'm focusing much on sprints. But at that 2 weeks, I had a thought like, I have to like I was done with last year campus run. Honestly, I won it 3 times, and I was like, I won it 3 times consecutively, and that was the only 3 times campus run ever happened. So I was feeling like I'm done with it. I don't want to do it anymore. So I started doing sprints. Yeah, by the way, in order to give a little background, I'm Shankar. I'm doing my master's in power electronics at IIT Madras. I'm an on-campus student as well. So I am a part of on-campus athletics team. So we have an intra-IIT athletics team. Intra-IIT is an annual event that happens among all the IITs. Yeah. So I'm part of their team in athletics. So I they wanted me to do 400-meter hurdles and 800. So last 1 year I've been only focusing on sprints, like mid distance events and hurdles. So I never completed a 5 kilometer before in the last 1 year. Before that, when I was a pure long distance runner, I used to go for 30-kilometer long run also without any hesitation. It never was difficult for me. But in the past 1 year, completing a 5 kilometer itself is a big thing for me. So like I never completed a single 5 kilometer. Even if I try, I stop somewhere in 3 kilometer, 3.5 kilometer. But that 2 weeks I was determined, like I want to do it. I want to finish it somehow and I want to win it. So I decided, okay, we are taking part, let's go. And I switched to my workout plan for that 2 weeks alone, and I included some amount of endurance based workout for the 2 weeks, and somehow I got it done. And before this 16:58 was my personal best, which I set it in the year 2017. Since then, I never did a 5 kilometer sub 17. Like that was the last time I ever ran a sub 17 5K. And this year, with just a short amount of time, I worked on my endurance and somehow I got it 17:40. So it's a new personal best for me this year, and I was really happy for it. I didn't care much about winning the event because, frankly, guys, before even this event, I know that this is going to be my event. I'm gonna win it. But that personal best which I got this year is something which is really it's so motivating for me. After seeing that, my coach even told like, no, you're not doing 800 meters, 400 hurdles this time. Then let's switch you back to 5K. You're going to win it, right? That's what he told. So yeah,
So how does it feel to prove everyone wrong once again?
I mean, nobody said that they are going to win, so I didn't prove anyone wrong.
You know, we have something a little bit more of a surprise for you. It will be revealed on Instagram in, let's say, a week's time. And
Okay.
okay, I won't say anything else. You just wait and watch.
Okay.
But to everyone present, whatever he's saying might feel like what is he saying because he always wins, and he's the person who's winning it from like a long, long time. So how does it even matter? And
No, I'm the only winner
for
of
you,
campus run, guys. Nobody else won campus run before. In the history of campus run, I'm
exactly.
the one who won. Yeah, exactly.
So well, this is Shankar, and here is someone who we can take inspiration from, and not just about athletics. He also plays musical instruments, and the last I remember, you were learning flute.
Yeah,
So if someone can make him sing today, you'll get a good surprise
that's not
from
going to
the
happen.
house council team.
And
I
honestly, Chatrapal, thank you so much, because when I really wanted to clean sweep that relay, you somehow figured out a person who can run, and you managed everything, right? Like, if not, I mean, I don't think if I would have selected people, I wouldn't have selected those three. But the job those three people did, it was insane. I thought, okay, when they announced it 4 into 100 meters instead of 400, I was little disappointed. Like, oh my God, 100 meters, not again. It's not my event. I don't want to do it. But then the team I had, they were so good. Like, they almost finished the race by themselves. Like, it even felt like I'm not even needed there. Like, if there were any other guy, they would have got the job done. So thank you so much for arranging that team in a very short period of time. I remember, just 15 minutes before the relay race, I was calling him like, we need a team. And he was like, okay, I'll send you two people. You take them and do something. Yeah, that's how it ended. Like, thank you so much for that.
Array,
and while
mention. Okay,
Shankar
one more thing. Yeah,
champion, let's not forget to congratulate the excellence of Jasher, Akanksha, and Aisha for the relay victory.
exactly.
Yes,
Piyush for
yes,
the
yes.
bronze medal as well. I mean, the first prize and the third prize both going to House Pichavaram. That's absolutely amazing. So,
I feel like if Jerome would have arrived for 100 meters and 800 meters, he would have won that as well. he would have got placed that as well. I think there was some. I think he was attending some other event. I'm not sure about it.
Yes.
So I think he would
Okay.
have done that. He did a very good leg for 100 meters actually.
We need, I think, a little more introduction about the other members. So, in the picture, you can see Shankar is the second from the left, Jerome is the first from the left, the third from the left is Aisha, and the last from the first from the right side is Akansha. So Akansha also took part in the 400-meter women's, and she won gold in that. And she would have definitely won the 100 meters gold too, had it not been for her late flight and all the, she had like 3-4 hours of sleep. She rushed into the court in the stadium, and she won a 400 meters gold. That is the level of dedication we are seeing from the people here. And then about the 4 into 100-meter relay, whatever is talked about is less. Uh, it was like a picture perfect finish that what Shankar had described me. But this was the four-member team we had: Jerome, Shankar, Aisha, and Akansha. And these guys won a gold medal this time. And this clean sweep sort of thing, this was a really, really proud moment for me and the whole Pichavaram House Council for whatever they have achieved. And not to forget, Shankar has also won shot put gold and discus throw silver. And we have someone new too this time. The campus run 5 kilometer bronze was also from a house, Piyush Duggal. He's a senior and he also won the bronze medal, and that just elates me more because probably we are not leaving any of the medals, at least in the athletics, that is to say, and this is a really proud thing for us. So let's move forward now with the other events, and there's one more goal coming up.
Yeah.
So
We have become the Jamaica of IITM. The house Pichavaram is literally getting Jamaica.
that is
So
a nice nickname.
I
extensive
mean,
victories.
we didn't just win sprint, we won throws, mid distance, everything. So we became the entire
Yes.
Africa and the whatever Caribbean countries of IITM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Acha, one more thing. We are not being racist though. Please take note of that. Please don't complain on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just a
I'm
sports
white,
reference,
guys.
and Shankar is our bolt, huh? So yeah, that's the thing. But we have spent a lot of time in athletics. That does not mean that we have not won or done anything in other events. We are Pichavaram. We are the best. Here's to more victories, more medals. Moving on to the next event.
Yes. Badminton. I was personally there throughout the time in badminton. I was also in the team, but seeing every match with my own eyes and seeing, I mean, I could not watch the finals, the complete finals, but everything that happened was sort of like a movie in itself. And this was a team we had. I mean, looks like the picture is not taking a time to load. Can we refresh? Okay. Can you start it once again? The presentation, maybe it will
The
refresh
picture is
again.
not Satrabal.
Uh,
I
it
guess.
is,
Should I refresh the page? Wait a minute.
yeah, maybe start the presentation once again.
1 minute. Can we? Badminton is. Okay, 1 minute. The badminton one is still missing. We are working on it. So, in the meantime, let's talk about the badminton people. There was
Okay, can you
Manasvi,
refresh it
Nitish.
once?
Huh,
I think it
I
would
will.
be visible now.
Would it?
I've made some changes. Let's see if it works.
Okay, let me try sharing it again. Let's see.
Hmm.
It's not visible. But anyway,
Okay,
while
yeah.
this is being worked upon, we can talk about them, I believe.
Yes, so we had Manasvi and Nitish who were in the mixed doubles. Manasvi was also in the women's singles. We had Nikunj and Krish fighting for the singles, and then they also were in the men's doubles too. We had Rohan Munde. He was the POC of the point of contact, the basically the leader of the badminton team. We had Rohit Bhagat, we had Gurneet Didi, Gurneet Kaur Bhular, we had Vikas, we had Dvait, and I was also there in the team. So this was a team, including the reserves and everyone, and this team had won gold. And let's just say the finalist we had was it was such a great match, and the finalist was such a great team in itself. And coming from the semi-finals, I'd seen them, and they had defeated a team that had the best chances of securing a gold. So the finals in itself was not a easy one, and it was definitely not going to be an easy one when you have two teams from the 12 houses, coming in the finals and trying to win the gold medal. But then again, the winning shot, it has been shared in the Insta page of the Pichavaram also once, but it was beautiful shot. And once again, going back by 1-0, then tying it by 1-1. The event in itself was a series of 5 matches, and we were like 1-1. Then we went back by 2-2, and the last two matches we had to win to secure the gold, and we won. And that too, the last match in the last shot. So how more picture perfect can do you want an event to be? And this was badminton for you. We have more stuff about the badminton itself coming up. So do stay tuned for every moment of glory that there was. Oh, sure, Aditya. Yes, it was glad for you to be here, and yes, we'll meet again in the next meet. Okay then. Going forward, acha, do we have someone from the badminton team in itself? Okay, looks like okay, Guni Didi was there, but I think she's left. Anyways, let's move forward. Oh, yes. So if you're aware of the one of the flagship central events in the Mr. and Miss Paradox 2025, we had Akshay Tomar. He was the Mr. Paradox this time, and he is from our house. He has been a really great person. I was also there with him, and I'm not sure if he's available in the meet right now, but what a individual he was, and what a personality he had. Uh, this is a really it is a really great event to have people represent in different folds, not just athletics but also in culturals. We will also see some more people from the tech itself who have won. So it is really good to know that we are excelling in, or we're at least moving forward in the direction of excellence in every field that there is for a house to go in. So we had him as the Mr. Paradox. We also had like if you can move forward, we had Ananya Parvati, if she's there. She was the finalist in the Miss Paradox. And Ananya, are you there in the meet?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Hi. First of all, congratulations once again for being in the finalist of the Miss Paradox. And how has the experience been? If you would like to share some words, please feel free to.
Yes, firstly, thank you so much. And this was my first paradox. I couldn't attend last time, and the experience was totally amazing. It was very good.
That is wonderful to know. So I mean, I would love to have more people from Pichavaram House participating in different events in the next Paradox, or even in the Margari, the one that happens in December, Jan, and the Margari is completely online. So we would love to have more participation. These events, it's just not about the participation that you have. It's more about the experience that you get and the people you meet. You get to make new friends. You get to meet new people. You get to learn a lot of different things. See people doing different things and in different fields. It is a sort of eye opener for everyone. So I would love you all to be present in all these events. Take part in as many as you can. So yes, moving forward.
Yeah, not to mention Chatrapal was a finalist in there as well. As one of the most glamorous
Yes.
people out there. House Pichavaram is not only good in athletics, they're good in style and glamour as well.
That is kind of you,
But
but
let's see what else are we great at, what else are we amazing at.
Yes. To mention that, we have Rahul Bhaiya himself, Rahul Chakrabarti, winning the silver medal in Kathalok. Uh, by the way, fun fact, he also got a great trophy with along with the medal, along with the certificate. So this was an event. I mean, Rahul Bhaiya, if you would like to tell a little bit more about the Kathalok event in itself and how was the experience with it.
Yeah, so Katalog was basically a story writing event. So you had to be there. Initially, you had to submit a brief about a short story about a chapter or two, and then once selected, you would have to write a story or write a continuation of the same over there in person for about a few hours, 3 4 hours. So I was very skeptical. I had put my name in about 10 to 12 events. I was there in the what is it, Mr. Paradox as well. There were so many rounds, so many details, recording videos, and all that. I finally gave up. Kathalok was the only thing I did not give up in, and I just went in the middle of a hackathon I was already doing. Went in, written, wrote a script. I had a, draft. I just modified it, added more detail, wrote a couple of more chapters. They wanted something around 2,000, 2,500 words. Yes, I'll surely, recite the story as well, Anjali. So
Yes.
that was the event. People were writing in Hindi, people were writing in English. So my story was basically kind of like a thriller, war crime kind of a thing. So one of the judges really liked it, and they were like, that's great," and publication and all that. All the other participants were also really good. They wrote scripts which were really good, and people were of course asking them to publish their stories as well. So all in all, the participants were great, and I'm glad that I just went in for it impromptu, and it was absolutely unexpected and really loved it. So in addition to the trophy, there was this certificate, and there was this hamper from their sponsors, which had all those perfumes and all that big baggage that I'm still carrying around with pride as my last piece of silverware and all that from Paradox, because I have already completed my BS. So yeah, that is how Kathalok has been.
I did not know it was about short story that big, but in that case, I think we'll have to schedule one more event to hear your story. But congratulations for the
Yeah,
win,
sure, sure.
and congratulations. Also, one more thing to mention, apart from the certificates and the medals or the trophies, people have also got a lot of goodies. Just to excite you a little bit about the next paradox and participation in that, there are also goodies. And anyways, coming forward, going forward, we had Narayan Gupta. He was the silver medalist in the Robo Soccer event. And I don't know if you have seen the Robo Soccer videos till now, but even if not, you'd see the robot battles were pretty great. Uh, if I can say, Gurni Didi has the experience to tell about it, being the loser. But yes, Robo Soccer
I won
events,
against you, okay?
that was cheating, I'd say. But
I won with a disabled robot, so you don't get to say that.
see, that is the thing. See, we get bullied after even after becoming the secretaries. But yes, Narayan Gupta, and there was this video about him and the last moment when that he had, and we'll be posting it on the Instagram too. But that was a really intense battle, and so congratulations to him too. I'm not sure if he's there. Are you there, Narayan? Okay, we'll move forward. Yes, next slide, please. Okay, so these are some more events. We had DSA Triathlon. We had a gold medal in that. Aditya Ramchandani won the gold medal for it. We had Conquest, where we won the bronze medal. Once again, Vikrish Rohila, you might remember him from the badminton team. But yes, he won the bronze medal in there. We had Aditya Ramchandani once again. He was the finalist in the Shutter Safari. We had Ankit Rai, who was the finalist in the Shutter Safari. And to mention the pictures that were submitted in the final, the Shutter Safari, those were really good pictures, and it will be released by the Paradox soon too, and we'll also be releasing the ones from our houses, and such beautiful pictures being taken in the campus, and most of the times even with a basic smartphone, it really makes, opens up the boundaries of what photography can be and how easy and excessive it can be just with a little bit of interest and creativity. So congratulations to these four people for their amazing positions, and let's move on to the next slide.
All right, moving on. Ankit, is Ankit here? Yeah, all right, let's finish this one up. Yeah.
Oh, is Ankit here?
Yes.
Okay, okay, just be in the line. We'll come to you in a minute. Since we are on the next slide, I'll just introduce everyone. Wait, there is. Okay, so we had Milan Jyoti Roy. Milan Jyoti Roy was in the Encrypt ID. He secured the fifth position, and there was another event, the scavenger hunt, where Milan Jyoti Roy and his team won the medals. But this was one of the events where he won the fifth position. We had Bhumi Dave, who was the finalist in the Data Vista, and also to mention Anjali Chaudhary here present. She was also the in the Data Vista team. So maybe if we'll have a little bit of words from both of them. But Bhumi Dave, congratulations for the finish as a finalist. We had Jyotsna and Abhay, the Compassionathon, and which was one of the big, huge events with huge funding and everything in the technicals round. And Jyotsna and Abhay got the special recognition for it. And we had Harshal Karia. Harshal Karia was the director of the Nukkad Natak. If you've seen it, it would have been in the reels and all the stories of Paradox and I am. But if you're not, Harshal Karia, I'm not sure if you can see, is the Rahul bhai, if you can zoom it once.
1 minute. Also, if fifth position matters, I don't know about that. But if fifth position matters, I came fifth in the O2 hackathon as well.
Oh yes, we'll have to come to that too. Okay, so this is the person, Harshal Karia,
Yeah.
and the leftmost person in the,
This is
and he was the
Harshal.
director. Yes, and uh,
Mm, I think Chatapal's
Isn't it
internet went off.
again? Okay.
Goody, please continue
uh,
with the introduction to people.
1 second. Chhatrapal, are you back? No? Okay. Okay, we can move on to the next slide then. I hope everyone was able to recognize Harshal. Yeah. So I'm not aware of the text. I'm just reading it off the PPT. But yes, here is our team winning the bronze medal in scavenger hunt, which is a good win. We have Milan Jyoti, we have Krish, we have Harita, and we have Aditya. That's a really great win, guys. Scavenger hunt. If I'm correct, you had a lot of thinking and running around to do. So that's a
Mm,
really good win, guys.
we had. Yeah.
Um, so when we'll move on to the next one. Chhatrapal, are you back?
Chatapal, are you here?
yes, I'm audible.
It's still bad, but can you try again?
Is my voice audible?
Buddy, try rejoining once.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll just continue with this. So
Yeah.
yeah, like we were saying, Milan Jyoti with Encrypt ID fifth position, Bhumi with Data Vista finalist. That was another hackathon we had back then. Jyotsna and Abhay got a special mention in Compassionathon. That was also one of the big events. That was a hackathon as well that started 1 month back with training and mentoring sessions and all that as well.
We had Harshal, who was the Nukkad Natak director, and the scavenger hunt bronze medal was won by R. Howe with members like Milan Jyoti Krish, Harita, and Aditya. Moving on, yeah, that's all the victories that has been reported till now. I'm sure there are much more, many other victories and other things that we have won in the past as well. Harit is our GL2. Yes, Harit is, of course, our GL as well. Shazbal, are you here? Are you back?
Yes, I'm audible now.
Yeah, you're audible. Good. So,
Perfect.
yeah, take it over.
Okay, so anyone from the team here present?
What I believe Chatrapal is
Okay.
trying to say is that anyone from the scavenger hunt team present here, Milan Jyoti, Krish,
Okay.
Harita, would you?
Aditya is there. Hi, Aditya.
Is Aditya there? Aditya, please, if you would like to share something about this event, a few words from your end, if possible. Then we'll go back to
Sure,
other people
sure,
here
of
like
course.
Ankit and Rajat.
So the scavenger hunt was basically like any other, treasure hunt. So we were given, we started all, everyone started in one room, and we were given a QR code which gave us a hint, and solving that hint, we had to make three guesses on the location of where the hint is taking us. And if the correct location is in one of the three guesses, we can proceed, but we don't know which of the three. And so we use a strategy that we give one that matches the hint and two that absolutely don't match it, so we have a high probability of getting it right. And we go to 3-4 locations in a similar manner, and fastest time coming back to the room wins.
So basically, you
Okay,
just did
that
a marathon
was
of the campus.
Yeah, so it was getting to know the campus, solving hints, logical thinking, searching for the QR code at the locations, team building. Great
Good.
experience overall.
I think that tests people who are new to campus. They don't know the places yet.
Yeah.
In a different perspective, that was like a campus run without knowing the track.
Exactly, a marathon without in the campus.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that was quite evident. I mean, you could see people running around the campus. You knew that was a scavenger hunt going on right now. So yeah, that was fun to watch, and then we are really glad that you guys got the bronze medal.
Yeah, it was great fun.
I'm sure it must have been. Ankit, are you there? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Any words, few words from your photography experience, expertise?
Yeah,
How did you do?
the experience for me is something different, like being on stage in front of so much experienced juries, and like they are professional in that work, and speaking in front of everyone was totally different for me and something like memorable for me. That was do.
And I remember you, asking people and looking for the perfect moments, perfect frames. Most of the
Yeah, I
time,
was going for the random clicks and all. You saw that.
yeah. So
Um,
yeah, you had a great one.
One thing I'll add,
Can you go back
is it
once?
Satyapal, tell me.
Yeah, just go back to the last ones.
Wait a second. Did Soham win the second prize for Python one?
He did.
I didn't
He
know.
was the second runner-up. We'll come to that later on, but yes.
Okay, this one or which one do you want me to go to?
Go back to the last slide only once. We'll have the people share their experience. Oh, the last slide as in the previous one.
1 minute. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we have some more people and we'll have their experiences. We'll have them share their experiences once, and then maybe we'll move on to the next slides. So we also have Vikas here, or as I usually call him, Vicky, his nickname. So he was. 1 second. Are you there, Vicky?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, to mention, he was in the badminton team. He was also there with me in the football team, and even in teams where he wasn't there, he, Ankit, and Anjali, these three people, wherever, especially Vicky, and these three people were there every time to support the house, whether they were there in the team or whether they were not. So the support that they show, the having people cheer for you when you're playing something, it really, gives a lot more energy and strength to you to participate and to win the medals, to do your best. So first of all, thank you very much, you three, for everything that you've done throughout the events, all the support that you have shown. And yes, Vicky, some words from you. How was your experience? You were there in the football team, and acha, one more thing to mention. He and Tahir from the football team, these two were the man of the. They put on man of the match performances for the team. Although we lost by 2-1, and the first game in itself was an eliminator, the strength, the grit they shown, and the amount of teamwork that we had really gave us a positive outlook to what the football team can achieve in the coming years. So, Vicky, yes, if you could go forward and share your experience.
Yeah, I believe in that in next year maybe we won the PCL because we have that much potential in our team. So maybe we can win. And, I have very
Maybe
nice
neither. It
experience.
has to be surely a win.
No,
Arey,
especially the
please,
single one,
we will, we will,
single
we will
player
win.
can't win.
Exactly.
I am pretty sure I we won. And my experience was very nice, very nice because that was my first paradox, so it was nice.
It was amazing to have you here, man. And the presence in itself gave us a lot of strength to do what we did. So thank you very much. We'd love to have you here with the house next time too. It was really great. Acha, do we have someone else also who participated? Okay, one more thing. Imon, you were there in many of the events. You had final finishes in there. Would you like to speak about your experience a little bit and tell us a little bit more about your participations? Imon Baisha, are you there? Okay, okay, okay. No issues then.
Chhatrapal, on that
Cool.
note, can I add
Acha,
something?
I was actually gonna call you to share your experience, but yes, please, please go ahead.
I cannot wait. But yeah, the thing is, I just wanted to share how active our house has been this year. Like, how great it has gone for this house. And like, it's a very good increase considering the past 3 years. I have been actively looking into house events for the past three paradoxes, and this paradox, I think our house really showed up. And especially for sports, football and badminton. Badminton, of course, really proud of our group winning the gold medal. As I said, Ankit, Vicky, and all are really good supporters, cheering from the crowd. And football, not to forget, even if it was a hard loss, but the amount of support that was shown for our house was amazing. And the fact that we were able to get up a team up and running finally this year was amazing. So I just hope this house does win next year. And yeah, Chhatrapal, you were asking something.
Yes, no, like, what was I asking you? Yeah, basically that only. You have had been here, you've seen the house, go from, you know, improve progressively throughout the past 3 years.
Yeah, so
What
like
has been your best moment that you've had in the house?
I'll be honest, not to be cinematic or filmy about it. I literally cried when we won the badminton gold.
Do we
I'll
have it
be
on video?
no. because we were
Man.
filming from the other side. But yes, I think some of our players did notice it. It was a very emotional moment for me because finally in 4 years we were able to win, and I guess one that was a highlight moment for me this paradox, and not to forget the experience with Robo Soccer for three continuous days. That was also a tremendous, amazing experience. Actually, I would like to encourage students to try for that event. They will teach you from scratch, as Aditya said, because I have been with them. I was with them the entirety of the event, and it's just an amazing event. Like someone like me who doesn't know shit about, sorry, it's recorded, my bad. Anything about robotics, I think I can still build a robo and win that match. Kshatrapal, we are yet to decide on that. Um,
Well, so yeah, actually, I did lose the match, though. I mean, I
though
just joke it around, but yes, I did lose the match with her.
Thank you for accepting that. But yes, all in all, guys, this paradox was were a very big success for our house. So I just hope that same thing follows, and whoever wants to turn up for deputy secretaries and secretaries, guys, please note these boys have set up a very high standard. So you guys have huge shoes to fill, and I hope you guys do the best. That's all I can say.
That's really kind of you, and we won't disappoint you or any of the other members who are there in the house. But yes, so let's move on to the next set of winners. Who do we have? Yes. Okay. Yes. We have Soham Bhattacharya. I do not have his pictures, but you would see him in he was there in the housemate. He's also graduating this year, and he was the second runner-up in the Python coding challenge. We had Arnav Setwar, he and his team. They won the Voodoo X Paradox Hackathon. They were the second runner-up in there. And then we had Rahul Bhaiya himself. He was the fifth position holder in the Voodoo X Paradox Hackathon. And having people with such technical forte, that's one more thing. Rahul Bhaiya has been in a lot of hackathons previously too, and there are some people in the house who can vouch for it. They have been in the hackathons with him too. But yes, with all the experiences and with all such technical event winners in our house, it really brings me joy that okay, we are progressing in the right direction. We have people from every background, giving their best and winning everything. So really glad and happy for them for the wins and for the positions they've secured. And once again, congratulations to everyone. And yes, Rahul, bhai, if you would like to share a little bit about your hackathon experience, how was it?
It's been nothing more, I mean, nothing less than regret because uh, we concentrated. I had a team of two. I was working with another guy from another house. So we were working on the application in the first 3 4 hours, and then we went off to the beach. And you know, after we came back, we tried working on the few other things that we were told to work on. A couple of tiny, revisions of the application that we built. So the feedback was nice, everything was going well. But in the end, I think we
Hmm.
did not. If we would have put in a bit more effort for about a couple of hours, we would have won it. That's for sure. Because the application was almost ready and everything was done. But regardless, I'm glad to see that we have a second runner-up in this hackathon itself. I myself participate in a lot of hackathons. Whenever there's a hackathon, you'll probably end up seeing me around. If not in all, you'll see me in most. And I build applications, whichever new is required, whatever comes up, pops up every now and then. Regardless of whether it goes into a hackathon or not, I try to build the application. So if anyone within this house is interested to build applications, AI-based applications, anything that might come in handy, or just for just for the sake of practice. I mean, that is very essential for people like you and me in this degree, creating applications, applying ML models and all that. Even if it is just good for the GitHub, it's good enough. So if you're interested, do let me know. We can collab. We can work on building you up. Other than that, for people in this degree who are fresh coming in, foundation diploma, participate in hackathons, build products. It may not end up being really fruitful, but even if you build 5 products, you'll be more confident than before, and you'll be able to build more. So hackathons will keep you on your. That's one thing I would like to say.
Okay, once again, congratulations to you. And yes, let's move forward. Okay, we've covered this. Okay,
Let's
Aditya,
slide it
yes.
down. Shoham, of course, has won the second runner-up prize of Python coding. And anything else that? Oh, so this one is not done, is it?
No, it
No,
is
this
also
one.
done. Let's move to the last slide now. We have done with all the winners.
All right.
Okay,
This is House
okay, this
Pichavaram.
one. Yes, this was the house meet we had on the 3rd of June. We have me, we have Aditya here, we have Rahul Bhaiya, we have Gunni Didi. Acha, one more thing. The far left person with a hand on his waist. Yes, he is Soham Bhattacharya. He is the person who won he was the second runner-up, if I'm not wrong. Yes, he was the second runner-up. There he is. We also have, if you can see just beside Soham, there's Priyanshu. He is the RC of Lucknow region. We have just behind Gurmeet Didi, there's a guy wearing a blue shirt. He is Gokulam. He is the uh, RC of Chennai region. So we had everyone here, and like it was a really fun meet. We had a lot of fun games we played, and oh my, the games did went quite intense at the end. So we'll post the videos for that too, but in a while. Yeah, Goni Didi will post it. Don't worry.
No, 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 no. Please
And
don't.
that's why I'm saying we will post it.
Especially the game in the end.
Oh,
That needs
please
to be
Yes.
don't.
posted.
And just to add in this picture, in the back, we have our some members from the football and badminton team.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
We have
Acha, can we zoom
Aryan.
in? Can we zoom in?
We have
Aryan, okay,
Aryan.
this guy, how look, whatever I say about him is less. So he was there in the volleyball team, he was there in the football team. We didn't have a goalkeeper, a good goalkeeper, and Aryan, he's a really good
It's this
forward.
side,
I
isn't
won't
it?
take offense to it, but
No,
okay.
this the last one. Yeah, Gurni Didi also does goalkeeping, but I mean, to be
They didn't
fair
allow.
with him, yeah, but also to be fair to him, he was really good at his position.
Agreed upon. Yes.
The saves he pulled, I remember one of the shots, it came from the half line and it zipped past everyone, and it was, I mean, it was such a powerful shot. The whole crossbar echoed when it hit it, and he saved it. So he made really good saves, and kudos to him for doing that even while not being a goalkeeper. He was a really good forward, and we would have definitely played him at the center forward position if we did not get into the trouble of not having Gunni Didi play. But yes, kudos to him. Just in front of him, we have the guy in specs and purple shirt. He is Rohan Munde, the POC of our badminton team. One of the the main forces behind badminton winning gold and everything. So kudos to him too. We have who do we have here?
Rohit in the black on the
Yes,
right
Rohit
side.
Bhagat. Yes, wait, if anyone can see.
And just to add, Aryan managed being goalkeeper in a full post, okay? Full size post, guys.
Yeah,
Not an easy job to do.
and
Half
full
court,
size
full size
post.
post.
Exactly.
Amazing keeping.
It was
Amazing.
really really hard. Okay, so we have Rohit Bhagat here. He was in
एक
the.
सेकंड में वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर लेता.
Array.
Hi guys.
Hi. Okay, Aryan. Yes, here
Ah,
we
Aryan
have
is here.
Aryan.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Hi.
interrupt यार. Sorry. हाँ मैं बैठा हूँ काफी देर से सुन रहा था तो अभी जस्ट मीटिंग लीव ही करने वाला था और आप और बताने लग गए तो थैंक यू.
No, 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 no. You were one of the binding forces in our team, and we'd love to have you in the next year too, and let's hope we'll win this time.
हाँ श्योर, नेक्स्ट टाइम तो फुटबॉल तो जीतना ही है.
Exactly, that's the spirit. Okay, next, the guy. Next we have, you can see, okay, just the guy in checkered shirts to your right, to the right. Yes, this guy. This is. Wait, why am I forgetting the names? Uh, oh shit. Hotri. Yes, Hotri. Yes. How can I forget his name? So he was there in when we were proposing events for the Paradox. He was there in the team. He had proposed two, three events himself, and it was really great events, which sadly did not get accepted. But he was there, and he was the POC of the basketball team. And to say, I've not seen someone so meticulously plan out every opponent's moves. He had like I went to ask him which teams are there against whom we have the matches, and he said we have these two teams, and we have the plan ready, and was explaining me the plan of how the team plays and how what we strategies we are going to have and everything. And to be such meticulous about it, I was really glad to have someone like that. And managing the basketball, I was so assured about it that I did not even go. Partly because I did not have the time, but then again. We lost in the knockouts, but yes, it was a really good match and we did really good. And I'm really proud of the basketball team we had. RM was also there once again. Okay, then okay, just near to Ho 3 we have we have Anjali. Anjali, are you there in the meet? So she she is the current deputy secretary of the Avasya Society also, and with such keen interest in the space society, this is one of the person who was there to support us, and she was also there in the badminton too. But yes, with everything she has done, we're really glad for her to be too. And oh yes, exactly. Kamakshi. How can we miss her? So to introduce you everyone to her, Kamakshi was the web admin for the Pichavaram House Council last time. She also plays basketball. She is a really good basketball player. Sadly, she could not play this time, and yeah, I also missed the table tennis event. Maybe next time we'll have table tennis events. But yes, is also there in the Paradox as a super coordinator in the central team. But yes, she was also responsible for all the management, and you had seen in DJ Night or the Prom or any other events organized by the central. Yes, Kamakshi, if you could share a few experiences or words with us.
Yeah, hello guys. This year I was kind of almost absent from all the house activities, but before that, the previous two last year I was more involved in house activities. This year became too chaotic for me thanks to central events. Everything going on last minute, no clue about what's going on. We are organizing such big events, and we being the super coordinators had no idea that's what's going to happen in our area. So yeah, that this year was very chaotic for me, and hoping from next year onwards I can find some time to at least participate in some more events. This
Definitely.
became too much about central events.
Okay, yes, Aditya has been raising his hand from a long time. Sorry for that. Yes, please go ahead, Aditya.
No, no worries at all. So this is my first year. I had come for Paradox. I have just finished my foundation, and just about started diploma this term. And I thought, this Paradox, let's participate in, several events. Ones that I can be good at, stuff that I know. So I went ahead and I participated for the Python coding challenge, the DSA triathlon, the scavenger hunt, shutter safari, 50 ka funda, too many events. And I actually ended up enjoying all of them. And as covered previously, I came first in the DSA. I got third in Python. I got finalist in the Shutter Safari and third in the Scavenger Hunt. So it was an amazing experience. I wanted to take a second to thank everyone part of the house, everyone part of Paradox, because it can't be easy managing such a large scale event. And if anyone wants to know anything about any of the events, I'm more than happy to share details. Just one fun thing I'll share. Since I actually don't own a laptop, both for the Python challenge and for DSA, I was coding on my phone, and yeah, that led to victory positions.
Great. Coming up as second runner-up with phone. That is a big uh, achievement in itself, Aditya. So, I mean, I don't have words at the moment. This is frankly a very big achievement for anyone who is involved in tech, would understand how hard it is to, okay, let alone run, maybe you could run, but how hard it is to debug codes in the phone. Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you, and once again, congratulations. We'd love to see you next time with the with a laptop in the Paradox. Even if you are not able to bring one because of any reasons, we'll provide you one from our own side. But we'll want you to win next time.
Definitely looking forward to.
Amazing. So,
Thank you.
thank you very much. Yes, Guni, Didi, you want to say something?
Did we miss Coco? Just to add on that
We,
note,
yeah, okay. We did not as matlab, we didn't have the. I did not know if I should be including it because of the lack of. But yes,
guys,
Coke.
Coco, we got a team last minute, and the level of fun they had playing that match,
That is true.
the stress levels, actually, to be honest,
I
the
mean,
amount
I
of.
can assure you one thing. Jyotsna, the person who was in the compassion thon, she was the POC for the Kho team. She and Guni Didi were at the side, and those two people, including Jyotsna, and especially Jyotsna, they were so tensed about the match, and we were having fun in the ground itself. We did not have as much tension as they had. So this was pretty funny to watch, but a close match altogether. We lost by 1-0, and with a team, I mean, we were so short of the team that I had to play as the ninth person. We had two people from the football, and everything. We came with a team, and the other team was a really good one. They had been training for the past 2 days, if I'm not wrong. So to lose by such a short margin, I would say it is an achievement for us, but this is not something we should stop at because definitely we should be glad of our achievements, not but not be satisfied with it, and neither are we satisfied. So next time, with all the house member support and everything, I'm sure we can do much more better. We can win medals in Kho too. But whatever happened this time, I'm really glad that we were able to pull off such a good match and journey, if I could say.
Yeah, because I just wanted to highlight the fact that how fast we got a team up and running, We literally pulled people from different teams just to get this across. So, and not to forget, this made me realize, I think when we were prepping for football, Chatrapal was literally making plans on paper and explaining it to the team how to attack, how to defend. And I mean, I just got full coach level vibes. It was crazy fun.
It was fun. That I can agree with. Yes. So,
Funniest part is amongst all the sports and everything, you'll see one name that's common, one person who's not speaking about himself enough. That's Chhatrapal. He's there in football,
I
he's
know.
there in badminton, he's there at campus run. The only reason why he's not got position in campus run is because, Shankar eats up all the positions and prizes. That's the only thing. So that's good competition. And Chhatrapal's always been the person who fits in all the sports. He's great at all the stuff, badminton. And I don't know what's the update about Coco. I'm not sure what did we do there. So like, did we have any podium positions or what was it?
Uh, Not exactly, but oh yes, we have Nitish. He was there in the Kho team too, and oh, one more thing, he was
Ah,
the person playing the last match in which we won in the badminton, the mixed doubles. So yes, Nitish.
Hey guys. So I just want to share a moment that happened in the Coco match. So it was a close game, and I did promise Chaturpal that we will win the badminton. So I'm a badminton main guy. I'm a
Yes.
badminton
Oh
main
yes,
player.
you did.
Yeah. After the loss, after the Coco match, I just said to Chaturpal that don't worry, dude, we'll win the badminton for sure. And it just took place. It was really a good moment.
Frankly, to be very frank, I wasn't very sure if we would win.
Did he get stuck or?
Uh,
I'm really thankful to Nitish. I'm really thankful to Manasvi,
Yeah, but I am thankful to Chatrapal and Gurneet Didi. They were really supportive, and
Ajay.
without their support, we wouldn't have done anything. That's so sure from my side.
Like, I mean, I kind of
Can you come again once?
technically threatened them.
Gurneet Didi literally threatened a Kanha house, I guess. She was on the verge of killing them or something.
Yeah, so just to give a context, guys, there was a
There was
fight
some
between
guys,
the
yeah,
players.
the context was they were bad mouthing us. So Gurneet Didi just stood up and she was ready to fight them. And it was really funny just thinking about that scenario.
I just hope nothing was on record. That will cause me troubles.
Lucky.
At least Nikon's here though, a star player alongside Nitish.
Nikon Sam.
No, he's not here. So he was unfortunately one of the players who was getting affected by the Kana team's bad mouthing. But I think we took it to face and we showed them what we got. But yeah, guys, that is
So
what
true.
the
It
event
was so
was
much
all
fun
about.
in the end. In the end, it was just awesome playing with you guys.
Chhatrapal, you can I think close it off. Yeah.
Okay. With everything, yes. Once again, Rahul bhaiya, can you move on to the next slide once? Wait. I'm audible.
Yep, you are.
Yes. Sorry for that, but yes, I'm. Yeah. Hope I'm audible. Can someone confirm that?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. So you guys already have our emails, but if you want to note it down, these are the emails we have. And Rahul bhai, can you also reshare that consolidated links message, the link which I had shared earlier? Just share it once again if possible. But yes,
The one you
uh,
shared in chat.
yes. So
Oh, wait.
we are available on GSpace. You might have already seen us tag everyone with the updates. Uh, so you can reach out to us there. You can also use WhatsApp. You can text us about whatever queries you have. There are escalation metrics which we have talked about earlier, and which would be, whatever the query, whatever the issue that you have, it would be addressed to that. And whatever the thing is, I, Aditya, and the entire House Council team and the upcoming House Council team too, we are here to support you. We are here to help you out through everything, through thick and thin, through the academic troubles, and whatever there is. Pichavaram in itself is meant to be like a family. tied by the roots of the mangrove forest that played a big part in saving us from one of the not one but the biggest cyclone we had. So we being synonymous to that, we are doing our best to be like that, doing our best to support the every student there is in this house, and by every student I mean all of the 4,000 people that there are in this house, and we are there for every one of you. And but anyways, anything there is, if you're welcome to reach out to us at these email IDs and in the G space or in the G chat. So this is it. But thank you everyone for being there in the meet. Thank you for making Paradox such a hugely successful and overall happy moment in the history of this house. We are really glad that you were there, and for throughout the year, in all the events that you have been there, in everything and every adventure and every new initiative that the house has started, and all the support that you have shown in, we are very grateful for it, and we are very thankful that you were there and you would be there. We are looking forward to having you all, and not just as a participant, but also as I mean, organizers of the events or in the house team. For now, what I can say is we are looking for more content creators. The position for content team has been opened, and so if we could have more people like you who are interested in content, you can also feel free to apply. But yes, we're looking forward to you having more prominent role in all the house activities. Yes, Hotri, video would be put on YouTube, the Pichavaram Houses YouTube channel tomorrow. And acha, yes, Hotri, if you would like to go forward, share something from experience.
Bro, I first time came to the campus. Also, I'm quite a new student in the degree, so I'm not aware of much of the things there. I just got to know that you were talking about me recently when I was not in the meet. I just joined. Before that,
Oh,
I joined earlier.
so for that you're asking the video recordings link.
Yes, these are my friends laughing, sending laughing reactions.
Oh yes, yes, I am aware of that. You'll have to wait for 24 hours, I'd say. But thank you for being there in
Yes,
the basketball team. And
yeah, appreciate it. You selected me for doing that. I
why
really
not,
had a great
man?
time talking to so many people, building relations with new people whom for the first time, and going at such a far distance from my home and meeting people, meeting you for the first time. That was also great experience in the Pichavaram house meet. The overall event was quite fascinating. It kept me indulged for almost the whole day. Okay, workshops were great. I met Sudarshan sir. That interactive session with him was quite a great deal to have. We have been watching him in the recorded lectures, and we met them and interacted with him was great. Then you were also roaming around in the whole campus, uh, trying to
Yes,
manage various events, be it sports, be it other technicals. You were also uh, had a great hand
uh,
in managing most of the things.
as it should have been. But yes, thank you very much. Acha, one more thing to everyone present here. We have with us Suswara. She is the she is in the core team of the Jinx Music Club. She was also the silver medalist in the Paradox Unwind solo singing competition. So first of all, congratulations to you, Suswara. And well,
Thank you so much. I mean, it's such a pleasure being here. Though I myself am not in Pichavaram. So sweet of you guys. I've been watching the session, and it's really nice to see how appreciative you are of the people, and congratulations to you all. You've done such good job at Paradox. I mean, everywhere you see you guys. So awesome. Really happy to be here, and congrats again.
that's amazing for you to be here, even to support us in the solidarity while being from a different house. But yes, yes. How, anyways, so one thing Suswara, we would really love to hear you sing a few lines if you can.
Definitely. I would like to dedicate this to the Pichavaram house because, well, no matter what, you guys will be recognized everywhere we go. So here goes something for you. जाएगा तेरा ये बदल जाएगा मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है गर याद ओ जाएगा आ तेरा ये बदल जाएगा मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है गर याद Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
That was a lovely song.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank you.
for singing that for us and having to end this meet with such a beautiful piece of song by Lata Mangeshkar. That was really good. And thank you very much. Thank you very much for being
Thank
here.
you so much. All the best to you guys.
Yes. And also, just to mention, the Jinx Club is also having something coming up on the 21st, the World Music Day. So stay updated with that. Okay. Yes, Rahul Bhaiya, you want to say something?
Yeah. Conclusively, I have something else to tell all of you. I'm not sure how many, what level you people are in. So I would bore you with some gory information, with some very academic, boring stuff. It's that please try to take this degree on a very serious level, regardless of whether you are taking it doing it standalone or doing it differently. People have started leaving already, but okay. There's a surprise. The surprise is that I gave gate and I have provisionally been shortlisted for MTech at IIT Roorkee, and that has not been through gate. That has been through being completing a bachelor's with an IIT. So with the IIT Madras BS finished, I applied through the BS and I got provisionally selected for the MTech program in data science and artificial intelligence itself at IIT Roorkee. So if you keep your CGPA above 8, you are eligible. You can apply directly for MTech in all IIT, in most IITs. It has just begun. So with more time, people are going to be accepting more of BS students, and hopefully, we are going to create a good impression for you guys going forward in the future years. So, yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to share at my end.
That is pretty optimistic, the news that you have shared with us. And thank you very much. And everyone else, please look forward to that too. Uh, Make use of every resource that is available because currently voices of students are not being heard, albeit late or early, but yes, they are being heard and they are being acted upon in a really good manner, at least from what I've seen. So make use of everything that is available. Make use of all the resources. Do not lag and do not think of it as being an online degree. So you can have the leeway to slack a little, but no, this is a really good degree. So make use of it in all the way possible. Anyways, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for being with us throughout the year, through all the events. We'll be there after this too. And, but most importantly, the elections are coming up. So for everyone who's standing, congratulations and best of wishes for the elections. And for everyone else, you guys please do vote for your next candidates and the next secretaries and deputy secretaries, and make the best of the house that you can with your one vote, because it matters a lot. So thank you very much, thank you everyone present here, and with this we'll sign off for the today's event. Good night everyone. Roll by